Hello, Photopillar, Rafael the Bar here. It's a sunny day, life is beautiful, and we've just updated and redesigned the Photopills widgets both on iOS and Android, and they look so cool. What are the widgets? The widgets are a shortcut to the keys Sun, Light, Moon, and Milky Way information you need to plan your photos for the current date and any location you wish. They give you the sunrise and sunset times, the golden hour, the blue hour, and the astronomical twilight times, the moon phase, the moonrise and moonset times, together with the Milky Way information, when the galactic center will be visible and become invisible. Another cool thing that the widgets give you is the nighttime without moon, so you know how long you can shoot without the moon. And of course, the upcoming photo plans that you've planned and saved with the planner. And that's not all, because the widgets work offline without internet connection, which is pretty cool. So I always say that when you download Photopills, the first thing you need to do is to enable the widgets to get instant access to all this cool information. Long story short, let's see how to enable them and how to use them both on iOS and Android. Let's go! The truth is that the widgets work in a very similar way on iOS and Android. To enable the widgets, just do a long press on an empty area of the home screen, and on iOS you'll see that you have a plus button at the top. You need to tap that button to start enabling the widgets. On Android, what happens when you do the long press is that you see the widgets button pop up. You need to tap that button. I am on iOS at the moment, so I'll tap on the plus button you see at the top left hand corner to access the widgets menu, and here look for Photopills. Great, to see all the Photopills widgets. The first widget gives you the sunrise and sunset times for the current date, remember that. The second widget gives you the sunrise and sunset times together with the golden hour and blue hour times. The third one is about the moon, gives you the moon phase and the moonrise and moonset times. The fourth is very cool. The fourth is very cool for the Milky Way photography, because in one screen you have all the moon information, moon phase and moonrise and moonset times, and also the galactic center visibility time. So you quickly can figure out if you'll have the moon above the horizon or below the horizon when you wish to photograph the Milky Way, when you wish to photograph the galactic center. The next one is about the Milky Way. So here you have the galactic center visibility times, when it becomes visible and when it becomes invisible. Then we have the big one, which is my preferred one. I love this widget because in one screen you have everything you need about the sun, the light, the moon and the Milky Way. And finally we have two widgets that show you the upcoming photo plans. In this case we have 4 upcoming photo plans. So the 3 ideas you've planned and saved with the planner. Let's imagine that you want to enable the small sunrise and sunset widget. Go and find it and then tap on Add Widget, and the widget will appear in your home screen. Now I can change its position. Just do a long press on the widget and drag and drop it where you want. For example, here. I'll place it where I have it before. I prefer it better here. And now tap on Done or tap on any empty area you have in the home screen. And the widget is set. If I do a long press again, you'll see that the menu appears. And here what I can do is to edit the widget, which allows me to change the location. For example, if I tap on my location, here I can type the name of any place I want and set the widget for that place. I won't do that at the moment because I want the widget for my location. Cool. If I do long press again, you'll see the other options. You can remove the widget, and also you can edit the home screen. And again, you can move it around, and if you want to remove it, you can tap on the minus icon. Okay, there is another cool thing you can do with the widgets. Let's add the big widget now. Again, tap and hold on an empty area of the screen and tap on the plus button at the top. Look for Photopills, find Photopills, tap on Photopills, and let's enable the big one. So tap on Add Widget. Again, now you can place it anywhere you want in your home screen. But the cool thing is that you can also place it in the widget screen. If I drag it to the left until I get to the widget screen, here I can drop it. Let's drop it here. Well, let's drop it below my calendar and the weather conditions widgets. Great, I love to have this widget here. Why? Because now every time I need to check the widget, all I have to do is to swipe right and access the widget screen, and here I have all the info. I love this option. As you see in the widgets screen, I also have visible the old Photopills widgets, which are pretty cool too. If you also have them enabled and you wish to remove them, or if you don't have them and you want to add them, just go at the bottom of the screen and tap on Edit, the Edit button, and now tap on Customize. And here, if I tap on the minus next to each widget, I'll be removing them. All them removed, and they appear at the bottom. If you want to have them back, just tap on the green plus next to them and you'll have them back at the top. And now if you want, you can even sort them out. Just do a long press on the horizontal lines on the right and move them up and down. I like it this way. Well, in this case, I'll remove them because I just want to use the new widgets, which looks much better. Cool. Okay, now I only have the new widgets enabled in my widgets screen. Finally, let me also add the widgets that contain the photo plans. So I'll tap on Edit, and here I'll tap on the plus at the top, find Photopills widgets, and I'll add this one, add on widgets. In here I have the widgets. That's cool. I have all the key info in one screen: the sun, light, moon, Milky Way, and my upcoming photo plans. I just love the widgets. The cool thing about the widgets is that you can interact with them. You can tap on the information on the widget and it will open a screen in Photopills. For example, if I want to open one of the plans with Photopills, I just need to tap on it and the plan is loaded onto the planner. Cool, very cool. I have the widgets enabled and ready on iOS. Let's see how to do it on Android. As I said, on Android it works in a very similar way. To enable the widgets, just find an empty place in the home screen and do a long press on it until you see the widgets button pop up. Then tap on widgets and look for the Photopills widgets in the menu. When you find them, tap on them and choose the Photopills widget you want to enable. For example, the big one with all the info. To enable it, just drag and drop it on the area in the home screen where you want it to be, where you want to place it. When you drop it, you'll see a screen where you can change the settings of the widget, for example, the location. And when you're ready for the settings, just accept and you're ready to go. Now, if you want to move the widget, just do a long press on the widget and drag and drop it where you want it. And if you wish to edit or remove the widget, the way to do it changes from phone to phone. So check the user guide of your phone to learn how to do it. As an example, I'll show you how to do it on a Samsung phone. It's super easy. If you do long press on the widget, you'll see a few options. One is to remove it and another to edit it. Simple. Great, this is how you can enable the widgets to have instant access to all the key sun, light, moon and Milky Way information. And if you wish to learn and improve your photography, I'll leave a link in the description of this video to our super long collection of photography guides. Check it out. And if you like this video, give me a like, subscribe and click on the bell to get a notification when we release the next video. And remember that you have the power to imagine, plan and shoot legendary photos. Bye!